Welcome back to Dan's Messy Garage. This is going to be part 15, working on a 71 Comet GT. I'm going to be doing various things today. One of them is going to be listening for a knock or a tick or a clunk, some noise in the engine. Sounds like it's coming from up front. I have some ideas, we'll get into that. Does make the sound worse when it's cold. Speaking of cold, we're going to do a cold start. Now it's only 60-some degrees out in here. It's not like super cold, but give it a pump of gas, set the choke. Choke flopped right over. I just don't know if that choke's going to be too hard or not. It's got quite a bit of spring on it. We'll stick the AFR gauge in the window. I have a couple ideas on that knocking, ticking, clacking sound. I'm going to first take off the two fan belts so I can eliminate anything rotating out of the equation. I don't think that's going to stop it, but I'm going to try it. I really think it's the fuel pump and the fuel pump arm on the eccentric inside the engine. One of two things. That pump is not positioned correctly. I mean, the arm on the pump, and the eccentric is making it just snap. Pushing it and letting it go, snap, snap. The other thing is the eccentric itself may be one of those funky ones where it's not a full circle, it's just a partial, and that would spin around and slap that arm. Because the eccentric should be round with an offset hole, so it kind of wobbles. And the wobble action is what pushes down on the arm of the pump. This is an accelerator pump. This is the arm I'm talking about. The eccentric would be pushing down in a rhythmic force or pattern. I think that is getting slapped in there, causing noise. First up, take the belts off, start it. If it clacks, turn it right off, and take the fuel pump out. Now that is not easy. I don't know if I can get at it from under the car. I might have to pull the power steering pump off. I've done that way too many times on this car, and it's horrible each time you do it. But I can't keep complaining. I gotta get moving, so take these belts off. To get the fuel pump out of there, I'm going to take off the windshield washer bottle, power steering pump, pull that off to the side because the fuel pump is down in behind it. I have both the belts unhooked. They're moved out the way. I'm going to start it, and if it makes the noise, then it's nothing to do with the belts or anything that the belts turn. Start it up for a few seconds here. Still makes the exact same noise. So next step would be to pull the fuel pump out, start it, and see if it makes noise. I finally got the pump out of there. I'm going to start it. Not going to let it run long because it's probably going to be spewing oil out of the side of the timing cover. Just want to see if it knocks or not. Yep, still makes that noise. What is it, folks? What could it be? Even though it sounds like it's coming from here, but I have hearing aids, so, you know, I can hear good when I turn them up, but maybe my directional hearing isn't correct. It's going to be a real pain, but I'm going to take this valve cover off, driver's side. You can probably see from you, wherever you are, that it's not going to be fun. And I'm going to kind of go through and look for a broken spring or a rocker that's clacking or something. It doesn't sound like a clack. Like a rocker would be more of a snap. But one way to find out, eliminate that possibility, is to pull that valve cover off of there. Listen and tell me what it is. Comment down below if you know or think you know what's making that noise. All right, took a while and a fight, but I got the fuel pump back on. I got both belts back on. Of course, the power steering pump is mounted. Belts are tight. I started it. It still has the clack. So now I'm going to put the windshield washer jug in. Have to plug in the wire. Once I get this mounted, I can start to remove all the stuff in here to get the valve cover off. I'm not looking forward to any of this, but it's then got to be done. Really kind of doing it to rule out the possibility of something under there. Alright, finally got the valve cover off of there. First inspection is just visual. I'm trying to look at every spring, every rocker. All looks good. Now I need to move the rotor to point to each one of these in firing order and then check to see if anything is loose. First, I'm just going to spin the engine and look. Key is turned off, so it shouldn't start. Just want to watch things. Everyone looks just fine. Take off the cap. Alright, looks like it's pointed at number 8 right now. Those feel okay. 3. It's about 7 there. It's not loose. 2. That should be 6. It's got to be around 5. 4. Everything seems fine, folks. Fine. All I can do is put her back together. I'm going to be going to a car show today. Maybe I'll take this car and have the guys there listen to it and see if they can come up with a scenario. I mean, this is a new engine. It's all brand new. It made that noise kind of since the first start, let's say. It was open headers, so we couldn't hear it. Then after I put the headers on the car, then you could hear it. So it's always been there. Stick her back together now. Start with the distributor cap. The wires back right they were over there. I'll wrestle with the valve cover. got it on. I used a trick method that I discovered last time. That was using big long extension with a universal joint on the end. That allowed me to stick it down from up high through here, right down onto the bolts. So we'll get valve covers on. I need to put the brace back on there, a couple other things, and start up and listen to it clatter. Go in and start it up. Still clatters. Don't know what it is. Probably just gonna have to make a recording of this and then send it to Blueprint Engines and see what they say. It does have a warranty. What I'm worried about is they say, okay, we're going to send you another engine. That means that this has got to come out. Another one go in, fight with all the headers, everything else. No. It does get quieter when it's warmed up. It's still present though. It's not, doesn't disappear. And nothing I've done affected it so far. I'm real hesitant to take anything else apart on it because of the warranty. You know, we already took valve covers off, but nothing that would affect the said warranty of the engine, in my opinion. So, what am I going to do now? Push on. Push on. I'll talk to my brother, see what he wants to do about it. And it's ultimately his decision. It's his car. I'm going to end this video, part 15, working on a 71 Comet GT. I cannot find while it's ticking, knocking, or clunking, but stay tuned to my channel for other videos. Bye.